welcome back to Those Who Walk Among Us. Yeah, on my last video I talked a little bit about this Maxpedition Entity EDC Sling bag, the 16 liter one, the smallest one in that series. A little bit on the setup and all that. So on this video I will be going through these two pouches, and this one and this one here, these hidden compartments. I did say that I was going to do a video about the things I wanted to buy, but I think it's easier for me to do these videos, and talk a little bit what I want to put in there, or what I want to change out. And if there's any thoughts you have on the things I have there, if you think, oh no, you don't need that, maybe you should buy this instead, please, write in the comment section, share your thoughts and ideas. If you have any questions or ideas to me, please do that. We're here to learn and share, not to divide, so to say. So, let's start with the first pocket. And hopefully you guys can see what I have here, because it's quite cramped. Oh yeah, let's put a little bit there, you know. So, first thing you're gonna see is that, oh my god, what have I put in here? So, hand sanitizer, always good to have. So I'm gonna try to put them here a little bit, see what you can see. Also I have glasses, so you need something to make sure you see well. And now, some of the cool stuff. So I have a flashlight in here, an O-light as baton. Very small one, but it gets the work done. I'd have to say it's a really compact but good flashlight. A pen from Milwaukee, one of those Sharpies, I'm gonna call them. Very good to have. I also have a Spork multi-tool. This is from the CRKT, the XL one, Eaton Tool XL. Also put this Exotac to make fires on. It's like a fire tinder thing here. So yeah, this is good because you also do have the can opener, which I do like. So there, and also here we have Right in the Rain notebook, because hey, why not? And this is the Maxpedition edition one I got when I bought one of their bags. So it's good to have a note. See here, and that's it. Let's now get into this one here. Let's see here. I really liked, one thing I like about this bag, from the zippers, it's really nice. Probably the best zippers I've seen in a Maxpedition bag so far. But the ones I have, usually they fall off for some reason, but this one is really good, easy. But I like the organization here, how you can organize this bag, and that's really important to me. So let's open it up. Let's see what I have. Because I can't really see. So, like I said, certain things I can't get in there because then it can be suspicion. Just something to ear tufts, or what I call them. Clean your ears. A lighter. So there we go. A cheap one, but still it does the job. For sharpening a pen? No, not really. Pen sharpener. No, actually you can actually do this to make it thinner. That's why. A metal one. Just so you know. For my baton flashlight and batteries as well. For another one of my headlamps I have here, a small one. A Sol's tiny fishing and repair kit. I mean, I have a better repair kit in the bag, but still, it's nice to have something a little bit. Some web wipes. You know, just because it's always nice to clean yourself, like with this one, hygiene. And also, something did fall off here. I have in here 2 dices. Why? Well, entertainment, because at the end of the day, if you're in a shit hit the fan scenario and you have to bug in somewhere and wait out, well, at least you have something to do. You can play some games. Some more fire tinder I have here. It's some different stuff that I just put together. Also in here, I have to clean my teeth. You know, some of these things are like these things that I'm just going to use. I'm going to throw them away because you can't really save it. You can probably do other things with this. Earplugs, because if you're in a situation, you have to take shelter somewhere, shit ton of people, I'm going to be honest, I would probably not survive without this, because I'm going to get crazy, because I really don't like when people snore and that kind of stuff. Yeah, this is like one of those things you need to have. So I don't remember the English name for it, but basically this is how you can get water in an urban environment, so to say. So always have this ready, and also have a whistle here, just because you can always signal where you are. My little headlamp, yeah, from Petzl. Yeah, it's very small. It's not like the best one, but it's a small one, and I like that. And also, I can actually put this little nut on this one, like this, and one of those. So I actually have it, so I don't have to wear it on my head if I had to do some walking. So yeah, it's a good one, a little bit one. It's maybe not the best one, but it's a Petzl. I don't remember really what. It's their E-Light. Yeah, E-Light. So let's see here. Anything more useful? Yeah, knife sharpener. Von Smith's. Yeah, this one with more fire tinder. Yeah, it's good to have. Basically, always good to have. So that's this one, this pocket. And I did say, if there are any comments you have on this one, please go ahead. I'm gonna pause a little bit, and I'm gonna go into the next one. So yeah, that was the first pocket. Now we go to the second pocket, and this is where I keep all my medical stuff. And in order to know which side is the medical stuff, I put this one here. Also because I have something in here as well, or in both sides actually, that I will need for my medical stuff. So let's do this. I have a lot of crap in here. So in this little pouch, I have medical stuff. I have antidiarrhea tablets. I do have gastric gas, as we call it. So I do burp a lot, so I have that as well. And I have painkillers and fever, things as well. Some tweezers, toenails and fingernails as well. And some information about medical stuff, how you can do in certain situations. So yeah, and also a tip if you're gonna put medication in here. If it doesn't say anything on these ones, the label when they're expiring, write it on a note and put it in here so you know, so you don't walk around with old medication, because that's gonna be really harmful. So yeah, that's what I have in here. So yeah. Next, let's see here. This little tiny little small thing is like this, basically. Yeah, it is hand disinfection, basically. I forgot the word here. So small, doesn't take too much room. Another pen, you have to write something. Let's see if we can put it a little bit like this. Also, I have this one. This is like a disinfection for wounds, you know, in order to make them more healthy. Or stay out of infection, so to say. I do also have some band-aids in here, extra. These are what you would call what's it called? They don't get, if you get wet, for example, in water, they don't fall off because they're like waterproof. So good to have. And then I have these ones. And yeah, if you're gonna do walking and you get anything on your heels, basically, you're screwed because it's gonna hurt like hell. Believe me, I have done some walking with you know, a wound on my heels, and it's not nice. If you have done it as well, you know. So these are for that. And now to the bigger one, because you do have one more here as well. This one, this big one. So I'm gonna have to do this, unfortunately. I got more of these water resistance band-aids, because why not? I also have this one, another disinfection gel or spray, because it's good to have that. I also have in this kit a very big all 4-in-1 like a dressing for burns and more severe wounds. Basically I have one in here, and I also do have in this big one an extra when I use this one, so I can just fill this one up, because you're gonna need it, believe it or not. But it's good to have this one. I have two of, let's see here, two of these 4-in-1 mini. You can just use a little bit. There you go. Get a better one. These are also good. I mean, I have these two in here. They're good to have. Also, I have this one, a briefing mask. I taught how to do CPR, or in a life-threatening situation. I can actually do this. It's just as long as I have this one, to keep up germs and all that kind of stuff. Because you never know these days. We do have COVID still, so yeah, good to have. Because I also don't know what the person do have for a sickness. Extra gloves, because why not? Let's see here. Some wet wipes, because why not? You can just clean the wound or your hands, depending on the situation. And also in here I have something else, which I don't think is weird, but I think they are quite good. I have 4 of these. Tampons. Why? Because you can actually put them in your nose if you have a really heavy nosebleed. I had that one for years, but still, you can get one. Or if you have a female companion that needs them, of course, it's always nice to have something for them. And also, just because if you have a severe wound and it's just bleeding like hell, you can actually use this to suck up the blood. So, that's it. There are probably more. You can also use them as fire tinder. And also some extra dressings that are basically sterile and water resistant as well, because I wanted to have as much as that's water resistant, because in the urban environment you have to move through things that are wet, or it's raining like hell, and you don't want these to fall off if you have a wound and they get infected. So that's those. I have 2 more medical stuff in here, and also the stuff I put in this one, these secret pockets. And like I said, I put this paracord in there because I want to know I have the medical stuff, and also because I have a thing in here. So I will show you. And then after that, I'm actually going to tell you a little bit what I want to put more in my medical stuff. So, and if you have any useful information or tips for me, please tell me. So, hidden in here, I have a thing in here that actually did not... that was cool. It was just fully full in here. I couldn't get it in there. So, here we go. I put this one here, the Leatherman Raptor with a red. So with this one, seatbelt cutter, yeah, all this good stuff in this. You also have this one. You can break glass. It's basically like it's a rescue tool, basically. And if you have to go through to save someone, this could always be a nice way to do it. Also, apparently you have this thing in here that could help you cut a nail with a ring from someone's hand if it gets stuck or something like that. So, yeah, always good to have. The other thing that I have that's part of my toolkit for medical stuff is, of course, the one I think people are going to ask if you don't have one of those. A cat tourniquet. Yes, it's still packed because I never used one. I'm looking at videos sometimes, trying to understand how it works. So I'm doing my best to learn. So yeah, that's my medical kit, basically. Things I want to buy from a medical kit is some kind of a chest seal. Seal, basically. That I know you can find, but they are so expensive. You get like 2 of them. Usually they are always sold out in here in Sweden. So yeah. They're hard to get, but it's something I want to have. If there's anything else you think I should have or should maybe throw away in here, please write in the comment section down below. Always nice. So I have 2 more things in here before we're done. I'm going to talk about, and that is a little bit like, I have this bag. That's all I have to carry. But I have 2 things in here that can help me carry stuff. In case I find things for water, like water, to carry water. Crossing a river so that my clothes don't get wet. Also, if I find things, I don't say steal, but I say if you find things you need in an open environment and shit hits the fence, you have something to carry them. Right. So let's say I just find a water bowl. So in here I have this gymnastic bag. It's not big, but it gives me more room for more stuff. I also can find maybe tinder. Yeah. And also, I have this one. Yeah, a dry bag, basically. This is quite big. Let's see here. This is quite big. So, yeah. you can actually, yeah, it doesn't, there we go. So I can put my clothes in there, I have to cross a river, or, you know, take water, you know. In this one, you know, find stuff I might need. Also, there's another thing you can actually do with this one, which I have tried before. It actually works. You can actually blow this one up. Not blow dynamite, but or C4. You can blow it up, so it becomes like a pillow, basically. Yeah, cool, right? So when you're sleeping, you have a pillow. Yeah, just that's a tip from your friendly neighborhood prepper or wannabe prepper. So that's these parts of my bag. There will be more videos covering the inside. So if you have any thoughts on my content, as you see here, there's a shit ton of stuff in here, and I have to put them in here now. So we see you guys on the next video, where I will be going inside the bag. So yeah, stay tuned for that when that video comes. So bye, take care, and stay safe.